Hi there, this is Ransom Rose, and I'm doing a series of videos called Seven Mountains of Influence Coming to a Town Near You. And I thought that what I would do is I might just give you an update on some of the things that have been happening since my last video. Basically, I have about seven videos out right now on YouTube and Rumble, and you can find those under Golfman 1959. If you ever want to correspond with me for any reason, you can contact me at ransom_rose at hotmail.com. I feel like we're going to have to probably make a couple videos on this because there's been so much going on. So let me get at it really quick. Recently just talked to a gentleman about the idea of sharing this message of the seven mountains of influence coming to a town near you on a international radio podcast, which will go around the world. And real excited about that. Shared with him about how I felt and how I fell into this and all that kind of stuff. And there was just a lot of agreement there. So hoping to maybe get that started maybe in on a weekly basis in maybe August September timeframe. Also, I'm still praying about getting a podcast together with people around the country. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and I feel like I'm called to my Jerusalem, my Judea, the Columbus, Ohio, the state of Ohio, the Great Lakes region. I believe that's where my talents and vision need to be at this point in my life. And but there could be somebody in Oklahoma, it could be somebody in California, someone in Texas, someone in New England, Florida, Carolinas. That has the same desires. They want to see something happening for God in their area, and to understand what these seven mountains do and how they can affect small communities. They can affect large communities, large cities. They can affect regions. They can affect an entire country. They can affect an entire world. That's what the seven mountains are all about. And if you, I've got like I said, I've got seven videos going. I don't want to deviate from that. I'll tell you. I'll do a little rabbit trail real quick here, and let me share what the seven mountains are. There's the faith mountain. There's the family mountain. There's the government mountain. There's the business mountain. There is the arts, entertainment, media, sports mountain. There's the education mountain. And then there's medical science, information technology, and AI mountain. And each of these mountain has a GOI, a gate of influence. And whoever's at the top of those mountains are the ones influencing. And that's perfect for Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. So the goal is to get as many righteous or good moral people into these mountains so that it's good for everybody. If you get a bunch of wicked, selfish, self-absorbed people into these mountains, which is what we're experiencing in the United States right now. Yes, I will say that it's happening. We are under attack. So it's not good. So the scriptures are very true that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, and when the unrighteous are in authority, the people mourn. But basically, these seven mountains are about people taking their giftings and callings and their talents and going into these mountains and influencing these mountains. Now, one Bible teacher that I've been listening to says that when you discover your gifts, your talents, your passion, your abilities, and your dreams, you can do. There's three things that can happen. One, you can affect the kingdom of God with that. You can affect your own life with that and use it for yourself, or you can just forget it and not do anything. So we all fall in that category. And according to Jeremiah 1:5, and there's over 100 scriptures in the Bible that talks about the idea of before we were in a mother's womb, God gifted us. He gave us talents, abilities, passion, desire, abilities, and just so many good things and basically I have a teaching from the Seven Mountains of Influence that talks about knowing your lifeline, and do you know your blueprint for your life. And so when you work with God, God starts opening doors and things get real exciting. So I've got 4 videos about the supernatural, working with the natural realm. I've got 3 videos talking about the 7 mountains of influence, where one is called the power of your platform, where you're influencing people for the kingdom of God with these giftings and talents that you have, and you're in these mountains. Then there's also just the general overview of teaching of the 7 mountains. And then lastly, there is there's your lifeline, and knowing your lifeline, and your blueprint for for your future. And I wanted to get in there that that what I did see in a vision and a dream, that here in this region for me, that I saw these faceless people in community centers and in churches that didn't know what their talents and had a desire to know why they were created and what they could do with that. And they wanted a fulfilling life. Well, I can tell you that once you get plugged into God and you figure out what your gifts and talents are, you're on for a really great ride, which is, according to John 10:10, is that the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But Jesus said, I've come to give you life, and life more abundantly. And I'm going to encourage you that if you're watching these videos, just hang in there with me as we go down the road here together. And maybe God may speak to you and show you what your talents are and how you can be a influencer. We talk about the internet all the time with people wanting to be influencers. How about being a godly influencer in the realm of government, or in entertainment, or media, or arts? How about in the business world? How about in the family realm? How about in the church world? How about in the educational realm? How about in the medical science world? There's all kind of opportunities out there, and God created all of us to influence those. So this is going to be part 1 of the update, and I'm going to do another one to give you some more scriptural basis for the update, and then I'm going to do 3 videos called the attributes. I'm going to do 15 attributes of God, and I hope it blows you away, because it's blowing me away. And so I just want to say thank you for watching. God bless you. I love the fact that you're watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.